All right, this is me trying to do part 3. If the memory goes off, then frick, because I clear data, clear cache for a bunch of storage devices, so frick. But check this out. So he did the same thing as his wife. Narcissists are like two like the same. You know, both acting like irrational females. So, anyways. Ooh. Chill on my hair. Tight one. Okay. Alright, so appreciate y'all tuning in. Okay, so let me get this straight. So then, bro, look right here. Man, oh freaking man. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Because I'm trying to figure out where I was going to leave off at. So then he ended up taking it. No, I'm sorry. He ended up acting like exactly how she was. So now I'm in the Sam's Club line, and I'm in the line that's shorter, and my biological mother's in the other line, and she would not go back over there. Like, she just wouldn't. So what I did was I'm like, all right. Anyways, so I stood, and she just would not come over. She's acting like she didn't know me or something like. But her husband was. Her husband was really acting like he didn't know me, cause I was calling him over and he still wasn't saying. I was like, Dad. I was like, all right, and he still wouldn't come. So I'm like, wow. I'm trying to think. Did he say something about me buying it after he didn't buy it? I think he said not to buy it, but you know, he's. They hate when you have a mind of your own, right? And I was out there. I was in high school. This is like college, after college stuff too. But anyways. So what happened was I end up going to like I was saying, you know, he's still being passive aggressive as well as their very nature. So what happened was he ended up. So on my biological mother, she would like not go over there. She's acting like she didn't know me, doing the same thing he was doing. So I'll get up and I'm next up in line, and all I got is this video. No, I got is this TV. It's like small flat screen TV, and I end up, and then she's like, "Yeah, do you have your Sam's Club card?" I said, "No." She did. She called the person behind me. She was like, "Do you have your Sam's Club card?" She's like, "Can you use your Sam's Club card?" And then bloop, she used it. And then you see how things work? The narcissistic, they can outsmart you. Things just working in your favor. Like, I didn't know you need a Sam's Club card to shop or purchase something from Sam's Club. I just thought if you had the monies, they'll take your freaking money. So, look, man, I end up getting it. I end up getting stuff. What do you call it? I end up getting it, the freaking the TV. And when after I got the T and I was getting the TV, it was like it was like plus $50. I'm like, if it was 100 or something, whatever. It, you know, but I bought it because I mean it was HD and I could play my Xbox with it. And so then I got it, and I got the TV. She's like, no, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have. But she was laughing. My biological mother was laughing like it was so much. She called everybody. She called her daughter. She called, I think my uncle, my aunt. She called her other son. Like. She called him and told him about what I did. I'm just like, I don't see what the issue is. Like, I didn't know I was on punishment, whatever. Like, it wasn't explained to me. Like, why couldn't I? If I had the money, She tried to make it seem like I was on punishment. Like I really knew. Like I didn't really know. Like it was never explained. It was never thorough. So when I bought the TV, because I wanted the TV with my own freaking money, she was like, no. She was like, no, you want us to have it. Put the TV back. And I'm like, I won't put it back because we already have it. It's already outside the store. Like, and she's like, no, because you don't have that. You don't have this. You don't. She was like, no, because you don't have that. You don't. And then she's like, put it back. And then she ended up telling my biological father this, and he was like, put the TV back. This nigga was acting like he was gonna kill me over the TV or beat me up over it. And I was just like, I had to stand on it. I was like, okay, I got the TV. He's like, put the TV back. He was like, you're gonna put the TV back. You need to take the TV back. And this Negro was just mad because I had the money. That nigga was mad because I apparently had more money than him in order to buy a flat screen. And you know, because he's a junkie, you know, and just blows all his money on lottery. Freaking Michigan lottery, faggot ass boy. And so he's like, oh, he really had an issue. He's like, put the TV back. He was acting like he was going to beat me up over buying the television. Can you imagine that? Trying to beat your son up for buying a television with his own money. I swear when I tell you guys, when I get these strong emotions, like some days I'll be just thinking about going back. Hey, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. It's freaking there. Especially when this nigga's down there. His room's down there from me. This nigga still ain't yet just come see and pull up on me. Because the Narcissist is a coward. It wouldn't try nothing when I was in the same room as you, bitch. You wouldn't stand on if you did. Know that for a fact. So, what happened is, I end up, so he was like, yeah, good. So anyways, another thing too was I noticed when we got home, apparently like, I don't know, she told his husband or something, and as we got home, we were unloading, and I guess she must have bolted and tell her husband upstairs immediately. So then he go downstairs. This Negro, he's downstairs, in the kitchen, cooking, watching television. Like this nigga, he's acting like a watchdog, like a watch guard. Like this nigga's walking over here and then going over there in the kitchen. Like he would not leave the kitchen. Like this was so unusual. Like this junk was so unusual. He would literally not leave. He would literally not leave at all. So I'm like, what the frick? I'm like, this nigga would not leave. So I'm like, you know what? Man, nigga, I swear to you, this I'm like, man, I'm like, whatever. So I think I saw the nigga downstairs at the kitchen. He had his back turned to the stove. I went in the side. I went to the car. I went to the garage, snuck into the car, had to sneak and get my TV that I bought my own money with the box. Carry it, and I'm looking to see if he's looking, and I carry it, and I'm like, and I'm a freaking carry it past him, and I carry it, and I'm going silent up the stairs into my room to go get to go put the TV in my room, and now I'm playing it and whatnot, and then next thing I played it for like a day. It was glorious. It was so blissful. Like shoot, like nigga, F y'all niggas worry about a pussy ass TV. I got my own TV, nigga. Frick you talking about? So woo, I'm sorry. So I be telling y'all, I be feeling it. I literally be feeling it. I be feeling it. Like the energy is strong. You hear me? So this is what I did. So I'm like, so then I go to get the TV. I'm sorry. Not the TV. Yeah, the TV. So I carry the TV up, and then I start playing. I think the next day or something, my biological mother comes. She's like, "Are you playing a game? You playing? What are you playing a game? Are you?" I'm like, why is this bitch all in my business anyway? Like what the frick? Like I told you I was on break. This like holiday break or whatnot or something like that. And she's like, no, I didn't want you to put the get the TV, because this is, now I remember too, like when I got the TV after I bought it, she was like, "Cause you got it on somebody else's card, we don't know what it is or what's gonna affect them. Like it's already them, and they're not effective. If anything, their points go up because I bought it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If anything, that's whatever how to sell Sam's Club works. Whatever, I got it. So look, and I don't think So yeah, so then the next day, like or so, she comes up to me. She's like, "What are you doing? Like, bitch, trying to be all in my business or whatever." He's like, "You need to take that." And my biological father, like, "You need to take that TV back. You know, you need to take that TV back." You know, he like that, and I'm just like, man, I ain't even trying to hit this Negroid. And she's like, "Yeah, you playing?" She's like, "You." And then she goes and gets her enforcer. You know, the narcissistic, about narcissistic mothers. They act like mobsters. So she goes and gets her person to do her dirty work for her filthy work, I should call it for her. And you know, to be an enforcer. So he's like, "You need to go put that back." So he's sitting there trying his hardest and writing me like he's about to beat me up for buying a television with my own money. They did everything to strip my happiness from me, you know. Anyway, so then I end up going to what did I do? I end up so then she's like, "Yeah, you need it." I'm like, "I need to go put that back." So then eventually after that, it was like, "Okay, you need to come with me. You need to take that TV back." So then I ended up going with her in the Sam's Club. You need to take it back. She's like, "Here, I'll take it back." And she's like, "Here's your money." And then I think I went to go ask my biological father for lunch money. He was like, "Nope, ain't no lunch money. You got money. You got money. You got money." This nigga was so mad that I bought a TV. He even digged in my wallet before and whatnot in my drawer and claimed like he was looking for something. And I knew it was that just looking at my wallet, still be like, "Oh, you got money." You know, just he didn't want to give me money. He's like, I remember him saying $5. How much is lunch? Because I always tell him I need lunch money. He's like, because I really did. He's like, $5 a day is too much money for lunch. I kid you not. How can you imagine trying to get a meal for $5 itself would be a challenge. Now we're talking about lunch for school. Come on now. Just a bitch ass of a nigga, like bitch ass of a Negroid. He don't even get deserved to be called a nigga because that's really some honorable type stuff. But I mean, just the biggest of the bitches, man. Like when I say that, like nigga, F that nigga, cuz I could care less about him, man. Like just the stuff, like, and Rose would just let him get away with that. When you married to somebody like that, it's no secret. You know what they do. You know what they about. Bitch ass Negroid. Bitch ass Negroid indeed. And now they go freaking miserable. But guess what? We got our own room in our hotel. My freaking, can't see him, my DOG. He's so cute. Love you, Ace. Can't get bothered anymore. So, well, about that. But we are gonna move. We are gonna move for sure. You guys get to see it on video. Yay! That's why I got less stuff in here, because part of it's, I put it up. You hear me? But you guys know how to deal with stuff like this, or how to get through stuff like that, because somebody who actually been through it, and not someone who's just talking sideways and say, "Oh, I have looked up the definition of this. I do know what narcissism is. Oh yes, I do have a PhD. I do have a scholarship. I do went to lots of studies. I did read a book on this one, of course, yes. So I do know what the narcissism. I do know what abusive parents and emotional abuse is. Yes, man, shut the frick up. You can actually deal with somebody who actually been through it. And you can do that by sending us a DM on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration, or you can just send us an email at info@healingthroughinspiration.com with the subject consultation or coaching or pertaining to which matter you wish to have the consultation with. You dig? Go ahead, check out our apparel. We got add a new apparel to the store. Go ahead, check out healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. Get yourself a link. No sausage. Get with the links, no sausage, dude. I'm glad I get to laugh. I'm so glad I get to laugh. Oh, I feel great. You give it to the in the description box. Okay. Because we got links in there. You guys want to start a business, have a business. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of great stuff. Just check them out, yo. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, daily uploads. Peace, love, and light.